Hello friends, today I'm going to show you 10 different Excel shortcut keys that comes in handy when you work with Excel sheets. The first shortcut key is to select a row and a column. Now let's see how to select a row first. To select a row, all you need to do is just place the cursor in that row, press shift space so that the row gets selected. The same way, in case if you want to select a particular column, all you need to do is just press control space so that a column gets selected. Second shortcut key is to delete a row or to delete a column. Now let's see how to delete a row. I'm pressing shift space to select the row, and then to delete the row just press control minus so that the row gets deleted. The same way, in case if you want to delete a column, all you need to do is select the column first. I'm pressing control space to select the column and then press control minus to delete that particular column. So before you delete a row or a column, you first select the row or the column and then press control minus so that the row or the column gets deleted. Now let's see how to add a new row or a new column. Okay. To add a row, select the row where you want to insert the new row. For now, I'm going to add a new row here so that I'm placing the cursor in this row. So to add a new row, the procedure is select the row first and then press the shortcut key to insert the new row. So I'm selecting the row first by pressing shift space and then I'm pressing control shift plus so that a new row gets added. The same way, in case if you want to add a new column, first of all select the column by pressing control space and then press control shift plus to add a new column. So this is how we add a column or a row. In case if you want to add multiple rows, then we need to select multiple rows first this way, then press control shift plus so that the number of rows that you selected gets added automatically on top of it. Similarly, in case if you want to add multiple columns, select the column first and then select multiple columns, then press Ctrl Shift plus so that those many columns gets added. So the next shortcut key is to open the format window. There are two ways to open format window. Either you can press Ctrl Shift F or you can press Ctrl 1. You can choose either way. So these are the shortcut keys to open format window. Next shortcut is to show you how to add borders for the selected data. First of all, let's select the data. Now I'm going to add borders for all these cells. For that, we need to press Alt H B A so that the borders will be added to all the cells. As simple as that. Let me repeat again. All you need to do is select the data first and then press Alt H B A so that you will get borders for all the cells you selected. Next shortcut key is to merge the cells. So to merge cells, you need to select the cells first and then press Alt HMM so that the selected cells gets merged into one. In the next shortcut key, I'm going to show you how to select the data in a column. To select the data in a column, you can do it so by clicking on the column header, but this will select the entire column along with the blank cells. But in case if you want to select the data within that column only, press Ctrl Shift down arrow so that all the data in that particular column gets selected. Please take note, in case if your data has a blank cell in between, then you will be stopped just before the blank cell in this way. But you can still continue just by pressing the down arrow furthermore. Next shortcut key is to move from top to bottom in a column. In case if you are using a long spreadsheet and if you want to go up and down, then all you need to do is just press Ctrl up arrow and down arrow so that you can move up and down. So in case if you want to select the entire data, do so by pressing Ctrl Shift down arrow. Next shortcut key is to copy data from the above cell. In case if you want to copy some data from the cell just above the selected cell, you just need to press Ctrl quotations so that the data from the above cell gets copied to the current cell. Let me demonstrate this again. We have this 10,000 in the above cell. I am just copying that just by pressing Ctrl down arrow. So as simple as that. The next shortcut key is to show you how to add the current date to a particular cell. In case if you want to enter the date in a cell, all you need to do is just press Ctrl colon. So it gives you the system date automatically. Very simple, just Control colon. Next shortcut key is to enable and disable the filter. In case if you want to add a filter to the first row, you need to press Ctrl Shift L so that a filter gets added on top. This will come in very handy whenever you want to filter certain data based on criteria. To hide the filter, you just need to press the same shortcut key again, Ctrl Shift L. So pressing this button will toggle the filters on and off. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut to copy paste data without formulas. For instance, we have a formula in this column, and if you want to copy paste this data into a different place, all you need to do is just copy the data and press Alt E S V and then press OK, so that the data gets pasted without formulas. You see a formula here, but no formula here. Now I will end this video with a very useful shortcut key, which is auto sum. If you want to auto sum the range of values, generally we write a formula in this way, but you can do so just by pressing Alt equal to, so that all the data in that particular column gets added. This formula can also be used in a row. Let me show you how you use this in a row. Let's say we have two different values in a row. If you want to sum up these two values, just press the same shortcut key so that it automatically detects whether the value is in a column or in a row. If it finds data in a row, then it adds up the values there. I hope I have shared some useful information with you in this video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe my channel. And thanks for watching.